field in Middlesex, Fluffy.
Yes, Fluffy by name, but not by nature.
Fluffy, tell me how you're going to cope up against Double Trouble, Can Opener and Demolition Man.
I think we're going to cut them into small pieces.
Do you?
Yes.
Have you got the weaponry to enable you to do so?
We have got the weaponry to do that, yes.
Steel frame with a 20-kilo spinner, very destructive, fast at 20 miles an hour, manoeuvrable, but a petrol-driven weapon. What, in my arena? Are you mad?
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams. First, Can Opener on the left, captained by Alistair O'Neill. Double Trouble on the right there, Captain David Johnson. Demolition Man, Captain Stephen Thomas, and Fluffy on the right. Peter Holroyd is the skipper. There's Dead Metal in the arena for the house robots with the pincer and the serrated saw, and Sir Killalot with the lance and great crushing hands. Let's look out for Demolition Man. Top of your picture there. When that axe swings high, you're talking over a metre tall. Don't think we've had a competing robot as tall as that, but will it wobble? Can it be turned over? Double Trouble is giving a mighty shove there to Can Opener, which is caught in between the two. Demolition Man with their helmets on. In slams Fluffy. I like the look of Fluffy, knocked out in Series 5 in its heat final by Pussycat. No disgrace there then. Fluffy, low centre of gravity, is spun away, but has caused trouble to Can Opener. Look at this attack here, slicing into Can Opener, and that has opened a can of worms for those boys, Alistair O'Neill, Andy Kane, and young 11-year-old Tom Kane. Double Trouble away to safety, comes in with a slam on Demolition Man. That's good work by Double Trouble. David Johnson, the captain, slamming in. Has Can Opener now been immobilised? May well have been with that initial attack on it by Fluffy. Certainly the slamming run from Double Trouble won't have done it any good. Demolition Man still active. I don't think Can Opener is. And Sir Killalot has prized it away from the melee. Dead Metal, they've given up the controls. The ref bot ready to count it out. Double Trouble has a word with the ref bot, it seems. That count is not for Double Trouble, it is for Can Opener. Well, they certainly bore the brunt of the initial attacks. Everyone seemed to gang up on poor old Can Opener. They're out, they're gone. They were beaten in round 1 of the last series in the heat. And they've gone again. Sir Killalot has a glance. So too do the Demolition Men, Stephen Thomas, Chris Lord and Damien Smith. There's their mighty machine. We were told about the multi-weaponry. We haven't really seen that in play. A rueful look from Can Opener as to what's going to happen to their machine. Well, Sir Killalot is thinking about it. That's a worrying thought for you. The crowd want it flipped. And it sails across the arena floor. Can Opener. The ref bot is counting out Demolition Man. Well, it came in much hype, but we've seen nothing from the axe, the lifting forks, the snowplow. And DM stands for didn't do much. Demolition Man. Sorry, boys. Back to the site. Sir Killalot comes in. And I think looked a little bit cagey there. Should I take him on, he thought. He's a bit of a heavy one, this brute. And wobbles it onto its side. They've taken it in the spirit of things, that's what we like to see. All the work, all the energy, all the cost. And now the drop zone. We think you're rubbish, Demolition Man. Now get the garbage can. Fair play. Demolition Man strong, but gone. This is the new feature, Robot Wars, the Sick Wars, the Drop Zone. Biff. Withstood it. Too late for Demolition Man, though. Already gone and counted out. Double Trouble and Fluffy through.
Poor Demolition Man, poor Can Opener. They got caught together, couldn't get apart. Not even Refbot could get them apart. So, by default, Fluffy and Double Trouble, they go through.
Right, Fluffy team. You're already looking a bit depressed, so I hate to give you this news. Stinger is who you're up against.
Right, yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. What does that mean for you?
I don't know, he's quite a hard robot to attack. He's just wheels and a long stinger tail, so...
And there's no body to get hold of.
Exactly.
Fluffy.
The team, family and friends, Peter and Richard Johnson, Peter Holroyd.
Stinger.
Lots of experience, Kevin Scott, Tim Mann and Carl Skinner.
Volunteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, this second round clash, Mr. Psycho. Horrendous, isn't he? And Matilda, gorgeous in comparison. Ooh, could I say that?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Terrific battle here. Stinger, you just never know what's going to happen with that mighty mace. I mean, look. Is it easy to control, or are they just bad drivers? But when the mace comes down, Fluffy, watch out! Fluffy, meanwhile, has that 20-kilo spinner at the front, which looks devilishly destructive. The Stinger boys look on, and already it's even Stevens. Fluffy trying to get at those exposed tyres of Stinger. Within the hub slide, all the electronics, the 750-watt motor in each wheel, the battery system. Stinger, one wheel is working and one wheel has ground to a halt. Fluffy waiting its moment to come onto the attack. Stinger is going around in circles and that's just about it. Fluffy's first attack really of this second round clash caused so much damage. Is the wheel working now? Yes, they're okay again. They're okay again. Down comes the mace. Loose contact, I don't know, but they're all right now, I think, Stinger. Fluffy onto the flame pit. Now Stinger needs to work hard to get back, just in case it goes to a judge's decision. Fluffy with the steel frame. Difficult to penetrate, very destructive as well. But taking punishment from Stinger, I don't know how much destructive punishment. Down comes the mace again. Bang, slam. Where's Fluffy going now? Seems to have lost some speed. Can get up to 20 miles an hour when all is okay, but the Stinger boys, Kevin, Tim and Carl, making sure that Fluffy is having a few problems now. And they've driven themselves into the CPZ, and down comes the hammer of Mr. Psycho at 60 miles an hour, and with 30 kilos of weight, that hammer. It might miss once. Stay in there and get you. That's why Fluffy has come out. But Stinger here now, very much on top. You wouldn't have thought that a couple of minutes ago. Down comes the mace again. Kevin Scott, the captain, slamming down with the mace. It looks like a mighty pendulum, and the pendulum in this battle has certainly swung towards Stinger. Grand finalists in Series 4, they lost to Chaos 2, and Stinger are heading through because Fluffy are being counted out. Started this battle so well that Peter Holroyd, Peter Johnson and Richard, the 18-year-old, are heading out gone. And Matilda just has a little look and a feel and a grope. What devilish design is going through that mechanical brain? Oh no. Oh no. Not Psycho's hammer. Ah, the floor flipper. Oh, that's all right then. Bang! Stinger, stay out of trouble. If I was you, you have more battles to come. Fluffy doesn't. Lifted away. Over and out.
What a fight! What a fight! Fluffy fluffs his lines, gets immobilised and flipped. Stinger through to the heat final. Fluffy. It all seems to be going so well.
Yeah, we thought we were winning that until something's gone wrong again, like last year.
Your disc started making a hell of a racket as it was going round.
Yeah, I think it's been hitting something on the inside that it shouldn't be hitting.
Bit of mangled metal there.
Possibly.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
You thought you had a good chance there, didn't you?
We did, yeah. We thought we'd disabled one of their wheels at one stage, but
Yeah.
it seems to have got back working again.
Yeah, well, they've been having lots of problems with their robot, and I
Yeah.
thought, if there's going to be a chance, the 11th seed, you see, if there's going to be a chance, I thought this was it for you guys.
Yeah, so did we.
It was not to be.
No.
It all ends in tears.
Again.
Are you going to come back?
Maybe, yeah.
Different robot, maybe? Maybe a new design? What do you think?
No, stay with this and try and get it working.
Stay with this and try and get it working.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, lads.
Thank you.
Let's hear it. This is Fluffy.
From Enfield in Middlesex, Fluffy.
Has to lose its soft image from previous defeats in the wars.
Doesn't look very fluffy to me. Why is it called that?
Because it's cute and cuddly.
Don't know what you've been cuddling, but I didn't want to cuddle that. What does it do?
We've got this heavy spinning weapon on the front, which goes at about 1,500 RPM, and it smashes up the opponent.
The spinning weapon is steel plate, it's low, steel armour, two-wheel design, a high 2-centimetre ground clearance, though not too reliable. Good team, though.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the teams then, Constrictor on the left-hand side, captained by Dominic Rock, Fluffy on the right, Peter Holroyd captaining, Killer Carrot 2 on the left, the Englebright family, Scarey-Go-Round on the right-hand side, in the arena for the house robots, the Killalot and Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1.
The Scarey-Go-Round boys at the top of the picture are having a giraffe. They are having a laugh. Killer Carrot 2. No mean chuckle as they go in on the attack. And Constrictor trying to squeeze them down with that pneumatic crusher and lifter. Well, to be honest, I thought Scarey-Go-Round would go before now. So, they withstanding pressure. The toys are flying off all over the place. The fairground attachments, the rocket, the car, the tank, the boat. There you can see the low Fluffy with the spinning steel plate weapon and Killer Carrot 2 turning away. Oh dear, how much is going to be left of it by the end of this battle? Feverish fingertip control. Look at the gash out of the side of it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What have they put in the arena? Scarey-Go-Round? That's a nightmare for mechanics. I wonder how long it took them to build that or make improvements to Fluffy there, because they're in trouble. Look, Fluffy is smoking. Something's burning out inside. They're spinning, but they're not moving forward. There's Constrictor again meets Killer Carrot 2, the most impressive in this particular fight. Killer Carrot 2 trying to get the flipper in. Constrictor's beak-like weaponry. Killer Carrot 2 manoeuvring away. There we're seeing the Constrictor team, by the way, up in the pod. Dominic, 17 years of age at the controls, side by side. The two worthy machines. Surely Scarey-Go-Round didn't think they were going to survive, did they? Technically, Fluffy is still surviving. As the Killalot looks on. Low vantage point. No, I think Fluffy's finished in the middle there, isn't it? Let's have a look closer. It's just been pushed around, the Killer Carrot 2 team. I've seen young Dominic, he's 7 years of age. Adam, his brother, 10 in the control pod. That is Rob, the builder, the driver. Fluffy, pinched by Sergeant Bash. Killer Carrot 2 tries to take on the house robots. Thinks twice about it. Scarey-Go-Round is still going, you know. That's absolutely remarkable. The pit has been released. Oh! Constrictor, impressive so far, got dangerously close. Fluffy had no pushing factor on Killer Carrot 2, but has suddenly found some life and zip Fluffy. Too little, too late, perhaps. Should it go to the judges? There we saw the back of the Scarey-Go-Round team. Oh, they're on the flame pit. And the merry-go-round goes up. The Scarey-Go-Round in flames. Well, no bounce left in Tigger. The judges will have to decide, though. And they've all done tremendously well to last the whole bout.
A war of attrition. A great fight. Far too close to call. We're going to the judges. They're looking at style, control, damage and aggression. And the judges have made their decision. Killer Carrot and Constrictor, they go marching on!